You've been eating wrong all your life, and it's not your fault. For years, we've been told that aging automatically means slowing down, getting weaker, and losing energy. But what if that's not true? What if your body is still capable of healing, rebuilding, and thriving, no matter your age? Listen closely, because this might be the turning point for you. The secret to staying youthful isn't found in expensive supplements or miracle pills. It begins with what you put on your plate, how you move your body, and the thoughts you allow into your mind. Food is the foundation of vitality because everything that happens inside the body begins with what we feed it. Every cell, every organ, every heartbeat depends on the nutrients we provide through our meals. For many people, food has become something convenient rather than nourishing. We eat what's easy, what's available, or what looks good on a commercial, forgetting that food is more than just calories. It's information for our cells, instructions for our metabolism, and the fuel that determines how well we age. When the body receives real, unprocessed food, it knows exactly what to do. It repairs tissues, balances hormones, strengthens immunity, and generates natural energy. But when it's forced to deal with processed foods, sugars, and chemicals, it becomes confused and sluggish. Struggling to perform even the simplest tasks, over time, that confusion shows up as fatigue, brain fog, inflammation, and weight gain, things many people mistake for just getting older. The truth is, aging doesn't cause these problems, poor nutrition does. The body is incredibly resilient even in later years. It can rebuild, regenerate, and restore balance when given the right materials. Fresh vegetables, fruits, nuts, seeds, legumes, and clean proteins are the body's building blocks. They carry life, color, and energy. And when we consume them, that life transfers to us. The fiber in plants supports digestion, the vitamins protect our cells, and the antioxidants fight the damage caused by stress and pollution. Every bite of real food tells the body, you are supported. You can heal. Over time, skin becomes clearer, energy returns, and even chronic discomfort begins to fade. The beauty of choosing real food is that it doesn't require perfection or extreme diets. It's about consistency and awareness. Replacing one unhealthy choice with a nourishing one each day can completely transform how you feel. Swapping sugary drinks for water, white bread for whole grains, or fried snacks for fresh fruit are small actions that add up to big results. Food habits don't need to be complicated, they need to be intentional. The goal is not restriction, but renewal, giving the body what it's been asking for all along. The mind and body are deeply connected, and the food we eat affects our mood, focus, and emotional balance as much as our physical health. A diet full of natural foods can calm anxiety, sharpen concentration, and stabilize emotions. It's no coincidence that people who eat clean, plant-rich diets often describe feeling lighter and happier. Food has the power to change not only how you look, but how you live each day. When older adults start nourishing their bodies properly, they often discover energy they thought was lost forever. Muscles feel stronger, joints ache less, sleep improves, and the joy of life returns. The body thanks you in ways you can feel, and that gratitude shows up as vitality, clarity, and strength that no supplement or quick fix could ever replace. Small dietary changes create big transformations because the body responds powerfully to even the simplest acts of care. Many people believe they need to make drastic changes to see results. But the truth is that consistency in small, healthy habits can reshape your entire system. The body is constantly renewing itself, your cells, tissues, and organs are always in the process of rebuilding. When you begin feeding them better fuel, even in tiny amounts, those cells start rebuilding with strength and vitality rather than weakness and waste. This process doesn't demand perfection, it just needs intention. A single choice repeated daily can set off a chain reaction of healing and balance that ripples through your whole being. For example, replacing a processed breakfast with a nutrient-rich option like oatmeal, fresh fruit, or eggs can change your entire morning. That one adjustment stabilizes blood sugar, reduces cravings, and gives your brain clarity to start the day strong. Over time, you notice that energy lasts longer, mood becomes more stable, and you feel less dependent on caffeine or sugar for motivation. These small upgrades in food quality lead to big upgrades in how you feel and function. The same goes for lunch and dinner. Adding more greens to your plate, choosing olive oil instead of refined oils, and drinking water instead of soda might seem minor in the moment, but they accumulate into something life-changing. Your taste buds also adapt to your choices. When you eat natural, unprocessed foods consistently, your body starts craving them. The sweet taste of fruit becomes satisfying again, and the heaviness of junk food starts to lose its appeal. It's not about forcing yourself to eat better. It's about retraining your senses to recognize what truly nourishes you. The body is intelligent and wants to be well. When you give it the right tools, it rewards you with balance, strength, and vitality. The magic lies in repetition, not intensity. These gradual shifts also make healthy living sustainable. Extreme diets often fail because they're built on deprivation and stress, not understanding. But small, steady improvements feel natural, manageable, and lasting. You don't need to throw out everything in your kitchen overnight. You can begin by cooking one fresh meal a day, reading ingredient labels, or learning to prepare foods that energize rather than exhaust you. Each day you make one better choice, you send a message to your body that you care, and it listens. What's remarkable is how quickly the body responds. Within days, digestion can improve. Within weeks, energy rises. Within months, the reflection in the mirror begins to show the results of those small decisions. Skin clears, posture strengthens, and there's a new sense of lightness and control. This transformation isn't a miracle. It's biology. Your body is designed to heal when supported by the right foods, and it doesn't take massive effort to begin the process. It only takes awareness, patience, and the willingness to start small and stay consistent. Movement keeps you young because the human body was designed to move, not to stay still. Every joint, muscle, and organ thrives on activity, and when movement slows down, so does life itself. Many people think exercise is about building muscle or losing weight, but for older adults, it's about keeping the body alive, flexible, and responsive. Motion sends signals to the brain and the rest of the body that everything is functioning well. It improves circulation, allowing oxygen and nutrients to reach every cell while flushing out toxins that cause fatigue and stiffness. The more you move, the more energy you create. The less you move, the faster your body forgets how to. It's a simple truth that movement is the foundation of strength, mobility, and independence as we age. Even light physical activity can make a dramatic difference. A gentle walk after meals helps digestion and stabilizes blood sugar levels. Stretching in the morning releases tightness from sleep, improves posture, and prepares the body for the day. Simple exercises like lifting your arms, bending your knees, or rotating your shoulders remind the body of its range of motion and prevent stiffness from setting in. These small movements, repeated daily, keep your muscles strong and your joints supple. The goal isn't to strain or exhaust yourself, but to stay in motion and communicate to your body that it's still active and capable. The benefits of movement go far beyond physical health. When you move, your brain releases endorphins, natural chemicals that boost mood, reduce stress, and enhance mental clarity. Regular movement can help fight anxiety, depression, and brain fog, replacing them with a sense of calm and vitality. Many older adults notice that after a short walk or light workout, their thoughts become clearer, their confidence rises, and their outlook brightens. Movement doesn't just keep your body young, it keeps your mind sharp and your spirit alive. It's a form of self-respect, a declaration that you still choose to engage with life fully. What makes movement so powerful is that it adapts to every person's ability. You don't need to run, lift heavy weights, or join a gym to experience its effects. Simple daily habits like taking the stairs, dancing to your favorite song, or gardening can all count as movement. The key is consistency, not intensity. The body responds to what it does most often. So gentle. Regular activity will always outperform occasional bursts of effort. When movement becomes part of your lifestyle, it transforms from a task into a source of joy. As you keep moving, your balance improves, your coordination strengthens, and your energy grows. Everyday activities like bending, reaching, and climbing feel easier because your body remembers how to perform them efficiently. You start to notice that pain decreases, sleep improves, and you wake up feeling refreshed instead of tired. Movement gives life rhythm, purpose, and renewal. It reminds you that aging isn't about losing ability, but about maintaining connection with the power that's always been within you. Mindset shapes your health because the thoughts you allow to live in your mind become the instructions your body follows. Every emotion, belief, and inner dialogue sends signals through your nervous system, influencing how your cells behave and how your body functions. When your thoughts are filled with fear, stress, or negativity, your body responds as if it's in danger, releasing stress hormones that suppress immunity, slow digestion, and increase inflammation. Over time, this constant state of tension can lead to fatigue, illness, and premature aging. But when your thoughts are positive, peaceful, and hopeful, your body responds with balance. Hormones stabilize, energy flows freely, and healing becomes easier. The mind is the most powerful medicine. And how you think can either age you or renew you. Many people underestimate the impact of their mindset because it's invisible, but it influences every part of life. If you wake up expecting pain, weakness, or exhaustion, your body will mirror those expectations. But if you begin your day with gratitude and the belief that your body is capable, you'll move through the day with more energy and strength. Positive thinking doesn't mean ignoring challenges. It means choosing how to respond to them. When you replace "I can't" with "I'll try," you change the outcome before it even begins. The body follows the mind, and when the mind leads with faith and resilience, the body follows with vitality. As we age, maintaining a healthy mindset becomes even more important because society often sends the message that growing older means losing value or ability. That belief alone can cause decline. But those who view aging as an opportunity for wisdom, peace, and renewal tend to live longer, happier lives. The mind doesn't know how old you are. It only knows what you tell it. When you choose to see aging as growth rather than loss, you unlock the energy to keep learning, moving, and thriving. Every day becomes a gift, not a countdown. Mindset also shapes the way you care for yourself. When you believe you're worth the effort, you'll naturally eat better, move more, and take time to rest. But if you think it doesn't matter, you'll neglect the habits that keep you strong. Self-belief is the foundation of self-care. A positive mindset doesn't just lift your mood. It influences your choices, your habits, and your results. Gratitude, forgiveness, and patience become as healing as food or exercise because they release mental tension and create space for peace. When your thoughts are kind, your body relaxes. When your thoughts are hopeful, your immune system strengthens. When your thoughts are loving, your heart works more efficiently. Science and experience both confirm that positivity has physical power. By choosing to nurture your mind with uplifting words and beliefs, you give your body the best chance to heal and flourish. The right mindset turns aging from something to fear into something to embrace, because every thought becomes a seed for the kind of life and health you want to grow. Aging doesn't mean decline, because the human body is designed to repair, adapt, and renew itself at any stage of life. What often appears as aging is, in reality, the result of years of neglect, stress, poor nutrition, and lack of movement. Not the natural passage of time. The truth is that your body is constantly rebuilding. Cells regenerate, tissues repair, and new strength can be developed even in later years when given the right environment. Many people accept weakness, stiffness, or fatigue as unavoidable signs of aging, but these conditions often come from choices that can be changed. When you feed your body nourishing foods, stay active, and keep your mind positive, you send a message to your system that life is still vibrant and worth engaging in. There are countless examples of older adults who defy what society expects. People in their 60s, 70s, and beyond who still hike, dance, garden, and enjoy full, active lives. Their secret isn't luck or genetics, it's how they treat their bodies. They choose to keep moving, learning, and growing instead of surrendering to decline. The body responds to that mindset with strength and resilience. When you challenge yourself physically and mentally, your muscles stay stronger, your heart stays efficient, and your brain stays sharp. The moment you stop believing that you are too old to improve, you stop the body from doing what it naturally wants to do: thrive. Aging gracefully is not about chasing youth, but about maintaining vitality. It's about waking up each day with gratitude for the chance to keep living, learning, and contributing. The body's natural processes slow down with time, but that doesn't mean they stop working. What matters most is how well you support those processes. Eating foods rich in nutrients, staying hydrated, getting enough rest, and engaging in regular physical activity all work together to preserve your energy and clarity. Every small effort strengthens your foundation for long-term health. You have more control over how you age than you might think. The mind also plays a major role in how aging unfolds. Negative beliefs like, "I'm too old for this," or "it's too late for me," create mental barriers that limit what the body can do. But when you replace those thoughts with, "I can improve," you open the door to transformation. The body listens to the mind's language. When you tell yourself you are capable, your nervous system activates energy and focus to make that belief real. Optimism keeps your cells healthy and your hormones balanced. People who see aging as a new beginning instead of an ending often enjoy longer, happier, and more fulfilling lives. The truth is that aging is not a curse, but a privilege. It's a stage of life where wisdom deepens and priorities become clearer. The body may change, but it never loses its ability to respond to care, movement, and nourishment. Aging doesn't mean decline, it means evolution, and those who honor that process discover that the best version of themselves can still be ahead of them. It's never too late to start, because the body and mind have an incredible ability to heal, adapt, and renew themselves at any age. Many people delay taking action toward better health because they believe they've already done too much damage, or that their best years are behind them. But this belief couldn't be further from the truth. The human body is a living, self-repairing system that constantly replaces old cells with new ones. The moment you begin to make healthier choices, that renewal process starts to work in your favor. The body doesn't hold grudges. It responds to what you do today. Every nutritious meal, every deep breath, Every walk you take tells your body that you're choosing life and strength again. Even if you've spent decades living in unhealthy patterns, change is still possible. The body remembers how to heal when given the chance. It doesn't matter how old you are or how many mistakes you've made. What matters is the decision to begin now. Starting doesn't require a perfect plan. It only requires willingness. You can begin by drinking more water, choosing whole foods, sleeping better, or moving a little each day. These small steps might seem insignificant, but they create momentum. Once the body begins to feel better, your motivation naturally grows. Progress builds upon itself, and soon you realize that the hardest part was simply deciding to start. Time is often seen as an enemy, but in truth, it's your greatest ally when you use it wisely. Each day offers a new opportunity to rebuild what was once neglected. You might not see the results instantly, but your body notices every effort. Muscles become stronger, the mind becomes clearer, and energy slowly returns. The years ahead can still hold vitality, purpose, and joy if you choose to treat them as a gift rather than a limitation. It's never about how old you are. It's about how alive you're willing to feel. Age is just a number, but attitude determines experience. The emotional part of starting over is just as important as the physical one. Forgiving yourself for the past and focusing on what you can do now lifts a heavy burden. Many people remain stuck because they dwell on regrets, the years of poor eating, the lack of exercise, or the missed chances. But regret steals energy from the present moment. True healing begins when you let go of guilt and focus on progress, not perfection. Every breath, every choice, every day can be a fresh beginning. When you choose to start today, you set in motion a ripple effect that touches every area of your life. Your confidence grows, your relationships improve, and your outlook on life transforms. The process of change teaches you that strength isn't about how young you are, but how determined you are to live well. The power to change, heal, and thrive has always been inside you. It's never too late to awaken it and create the life and health you deserve right now.